That sounds hot, actually.
And I'm on fire.
Oh god, I just said that on stream. You fuckers didn't hear anything. Yes, they... No! Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to a stream of Monster Hunter. I'm at the bottom, and with me is Tabby. And,
I'm stripping the scales off of Rathalos.
That is also sexual.
That was more like trying to get its meat from my belly.
Well, I mean, well, that's a bit. Well, that's a bit. Okay, well, that's a bit selective, but back it up. But you know, some people will still find that. Anyway, so we're still grinding for heavy armor. We're still grinding for spheres because my defense just isn't good enough yet.
I'm still trying to maintain my sanity right now.
Like this is
working out as well.
I mean, this is sort of why we picked up wargaming specifically, because it was either this or spend like the next 12 years on social media. Like basically around 229, by the time of 2019, everybody was like literally losing their minds, and I was losing my mind over Twitter. It was like, you know what? I'm not sure if I really want to keep going like this. I need to do something to change my life, because at this point in my life, it's going to be continuously like gaming with people who are just constantly miserable and have nothing to have and do nothing but complain about literally everything, or we could swap the war gaming where, admittedly, it's about the same, but people at least do better to focus on the fight and not just yell and not just scream at each other. So I feel like my life has considerably. I feel like getting out and meeting with people and being just generally, like generally trying to find ways, to get along with others. I feel like that is more protected than just sitting on social media, basically seeing myself slowly go insane, listening as everybody is like shouting at each other to the point that they're pretty much ready to drop the gloves and just basically like just beat the shit out of one another. For a lot of people now, that is like literally the reality. But I'm doing this in the hopes that it doesn't have to be that way. Like for me, like we could. Oh, the storm's gone. All right. Oh right, you're in the middle of another hunt, Tabby.
I'm done with another Bisu. 2 Bisus.
What did Bisu ever do to you? Bisu's good girl. Or is it a boy? I can't tell. Apparently there are jackasses online who are like telling me I am misgendering Mizutsune because apparently only males, because apparently it's more common for males to be the more fruity colored creatures, and I'm apparently like
either these two are gay or I'm fighting the female, because the male is obviously trying to mount this one.
Yeah, so it's just. So yeah, I'm just sort of like.
Oh.
I just like it. There are people who are like saying the Mizusunes are like the girl Mizusunes are apparently like more naturally colored, and this is extending even to like the project that we've been doing, where apparently Mizusune, where I've been having artists color the girl Mizusune wrong, and she's supposed to be a lot paler by according to what they see as evidence that girl Mizus are not as colorful as that. I just hear that, and like you guys. Okay, well that's really up to the developers, isn't it? And like literally for the most part, nobody is treating the Mizusune as if they have dimorphism. Like for everybody, like girl and boy Mizus pretty much have the same dimorphism that we normally have. So and it's not I don't think it's even something that the developers are going to care about. Anyway, what? I'm getting where am I even going with this? Like ultimately, like the Mizus, how I commission artists to draw and color Mizusune is really my call. If I want my girl Mizu to be super pretty and colorful, then she'll be super pretty and colorful. Okay, and none of you none of the shitters have any right to tell me what she should look like. Okay, I'm sorry. That was honestly more aggressive than it needed to be.
We're fine.
I mean, nobody ever I don't see anybody giving shit about like making about people doing Xenogra girls, and that's apparently a thing. But like, but most of the time, people are just like, Xenogra is clearly male because of how super muscular they are. It's almost always like the Monster Hunter. All the monsters in Monster Hunter are almost predominantly male, according to the fans. Like I had Bubba when she was still active. When Bubba was still active, I had her do a great Jaggy TF, and with a girl, and apparently people were saying I gave the wrong gender to Great Jaggy, because Jaggies are apparently all boys, and it's almost like I guess so, but it's just so much who even cares? I mean, to me, like the only people who are going to care about that sort of thing are like nerds. Like only like the biggest Monster Hunter nerds care about that sort of shit. Like to me, like I mean, as far as I can tell, like most of these, it's impossible to tell gender with most of these monsters unless someone actually looked it up. But I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty sure most people just assume that they're just like half boy, half girl. I'm pretty sure that's how most people see it. But also, it's a fucking video game.
Yes, that's what these games are. This is fantasy. Make them fantasy. But like I said, I've pretty much written out most of the next chapter with you in my head. So I've already got a plan all laid out. But I sort of have a feeling that most of the people in our little group of conspirators, I
I almost feel like part of me wants to use freeloaders. But I mean, then again, on the other hand, like I didn't know I never said anyone ever had to like help chip in, because I'm pretty sure if I did, then almost none of these fuckers would have ever agreed to be a part of the project. But that's a tangent. That's a whole other tangent. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh God, I forgot what I was even talking about. Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? What was I? Ah, fuck! I'm dead. I go poop.
I could give you the kiss of life. Oh, you're gone.
It'll be like that scene from Sandlot, where I pretend to be like out cold, and then I like pull you in for like a deep girly kiss. That movie was great, honestly. Man, there was a lot of swearing in that movie. Man, that people swore a lot. The kid, how did that movie get a PG rating?
Because PG back then was not as restricted as it is now.
Well,
I mean, hell, apparently it used to be just G, PG, then R, and then beyond.
yeah, but now it just sort of feels like the MPAA rating doesn't even matter anymore, and that's really sad, because you know something, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was made to have a PG rating. The only reason it was rated R at all was because the MPAA, did not want Texas Chainsaw Massacre to ever make money or succeed. And so they basically like sabotaged the movie's success at every corner.
I have a hard time seeing how that could be rated. There is surprisingly, like the original Tobe Hooper movie has no gore at all. It is. Are you sure?
It is nope. Any actual kills are shown in the dark, or they take every step of every part of the movie is filmed specifically to get that PG rating. Like even the infamous kill in the wheelchair, done completely in the dark and obscure. You don't even see the chainsaw rip into him. It is one of the cleanest rated R movies.
Maybe I'm just considering that it's still art, because even if you're not seeing any gore, I'm pretty certain the screams of the hair and the way it's shot.
Oh, Tobe Hooper was really outraged that Tobe Hooper was outraged because he followed everything the MPAA demanded of him to make it a PG movie, and they still made it rated R because they just did not want that movie to ever succeed. And the advertisements for it were basically paid off by the MPAA to make it look far worse than it actually was. Oh, but Tobe Hooper got his revenge. He got to do Poltergeist with Steven Spielberg much later. And I would like to remind you that Poltergeist involves many scenes of blood and gore, including a man ripping off his own face to reveal a bleeding skull.
Oh yeah.
And that got a PG rating, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre didn't have any of that. Got a rated R rating. fucking bullshit. It's literally it got a PG rating because Steven Spielberg's name was on it.
You can trust Steven Spielberg.
Oh yeah, Steven Spielberg doesn't do anything grisly, except stuff like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Jaws.
Oh, Schindler's got a rated R rating. Schindler's got rated R, and it deserves it. It deserves this rated R rating.
I'm just naming off movies that Steven Spielberg has done things with blood and some.
Now people,
things, regardless of rating.
Then there was that movie by Kubrick that he took over, that everybody gives him shit for. Particularly Kubrick fans who thought they ruined his vision, when in fact the only thing Steven Spielberg did was basically try to respect the original vision of the director.
What movie was this?
AI. The movie with Haley Joel Osment.
Was originally a Stanley Kubrick movie?
It was Stanley Kubrick's attempt to make a happy movie.
Make a happy movie?
He always wanted to make a happy fairy tale.
Okay, well that explains the fairy tale aspects with the boy.
But Kubrick, the film was almost never made. People were basically questioning Kubrick's decisions on what he was doing. They were like, this movie is this. None of these decisions are anything you would do. Like this is this is really out of character for you. We're not sure this movie is going to really be good. And then Kubrick died before the movie could be finished, and Spielberg took over and put his name on it. And everybody blames Spielberg for the movie's faults. But in fact, it was Kubrick who pretty much was responsible for most of it. So I love when Spielberg gets blamed for things, and Kubrick just kind of gets away with. You know how in The Shining, how he kind of like just treated Shelley Duvall like shit, and nobody ever like no charges were ever made against him because Shelley Duvall made a video saying, if he hadn't done all that to me, then the movie wouldn't have turned out like it did.
It was like that. Hearing about that.
Shelley Duvall basically defended the man's terrible directing, terrible method directing, and because of that, no charges were ever placed against him for how horribly he treated her, or any of the actors really. Like he claims he does those things specifically to help with the movie, but no, maybe Kubrick was just a dick. Has anybody ever thought of that?
Possibly. I need your help on this one.
Okay.
This is a revenge.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't join it for some reason.
You have fought this thing, right?
Fought what?
The Lager Creek?
Not yet. Oh, hey, Treasy. We were just talking about random things, random bitching, and all that.
Gotcha.
Well, one of us thinks we are being mean. The other person is just sort of like just annoyed and stuff. We'd probably feel better after a hot bath. Probably. But we're kind of just doing Monster Hunter because we want to like write something Monster Hunter after this. Ugh. But Tabby, like I said,
I'm currently grinding for spheres right now because I'm grinding spheres specifically so we can fight Lagaya Cruz.
Gotcha.
But we're also just running out of. We're also having an issue with money right now. Like now, like we had like at least 3 million zenny when we got to the end game, and now we're starting to run out of money like insane, like crazy. Like things weren't this expensive during the early parts of the game. Now it's just like insanely. Now it's just insanely.
Nope, nope. Ah. Mama.
Yes. Mama. Mama.
No.
Also, I love how people on Fur Affinity are so untrusting of current media now that they'll just like accuse all artists of like of everything, including like AI generating stuff if they don't have enough evidence that they hand drew it themselves.
I haven't really been back to that side in a long time.
What?
I haven't really been back to that side in a long time.
For Affinity?
Yeah.
You mean you haven't read any of my work?
Oh, especially. I keep forgetting you post there, so I haven't been there. I haven't been exploring FA as much as I.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was worried there for Tabby because I thought I was going to have to hit you.
Admittedly, I do still need to catch up with your more recent runs.
No, that's fair. Well, the good news is you'll have a reason to catch up. This next chapter involves you.
I must know what secrets.
You will need to like you'll still need to like do things to catch
Ow.
to figure out what is happening. Oh god. Oh my god, I just realized that
Fuck!
I just realized I haven't eaten.
Oh, no. Why? Oh, I know why. Give me back my action. Give me back my better.
Okay, okay, I'm going to like
Now my stats are better again.
Yep, excuse me. I need to grill.
Go grill. I chop chop.
Girl now grill with grill.
Billy boy. Billy Bobby. Billy Bobby. Billy Bobby. Garoo. Oh. I need meat. Well done, steak.
Who puts honey on their fish? Honestly.
Actually, at least mixed with other things. It's actually pretty
Really?
good on salmon.
Okay, well that's okay. Well, I won't judge.
All right, now I have
Get
eaten.
off, get off, get off, get off, get off. There we go.
Now I have eaten. I'm going to go ahead and now and equip a flash pod, flashy flash pod, and I'm going to flash bomb the monster with
Flash
my
bomb, flash mob.
really Treasy. Okay. I was going to say with my tits, but
Flash bomb, flash bomb. Quick, quick, let's get it away.
I don't really understand the purpose of these multiple dreadlocks on my shoulder piece. They would just get in the way of actual combat. Like it only looks cool from a nerd cosplayer sense. But I mean, it looks Celtic enough, I guess. Have you noticed, by the way, that basil juice is not in this game?
No air diver. Air bomb.
I kind of miss basil juice. Basil juice was like the one monster that could give Devil Joe a run for its money. And everybody seems to just hate Devil Joe. I don't know. I think Devil Joe became so much cooler in Monster Hunter After World because Devil Joe actually killed a monster for me during my hunt, and like the hunt actually succeeded because Devil Joe actually finished it off for me. And at that point, I was like, "I love you, Devil Joe." You were like suddenly Godzilla. You became so much more interesting. But in all fairness, though, Devil Joe's armor just is kind of awful. At least it was a generation. The generation sold it. And the best part was the best part about Devil Joe is that Devil Joe isn't even its final form. Like Rajang, it has a Super Saiyan 2 form.
Nope.
This thing just looks vaguely Viking-ish. Yeah, but there are people who apparently really like the design of this creature. I don't particularly care for it. Like it's just the wings are just really busy.
No. I will take what I want and deal with it.
Like Kratos Kratos' design with the Chaos Blades was pretty busy too, but he only had 2 of them to worry about. Argfeld has like 4 of them. But I can sort of see where the White Ghost appearance comes into play, like because the weapon those things kind of look like ghostly chains, the way how they float about.
Yeah. Bullshit. Nothing. Nothing now. Hey, I got the tail. Hurt me anymore.
I'm dead. Oh, wow. I am like camped right outside the fight. And then he flew away. Come back here! I need to stick my gun lance up your bunghole! And then blow my entire wide load up your ass. In a big wide explosion.
Oh god. Oh god.
Of gunpowder. Also
Oh god. That one is also sexual.
Oh.
Uno reverse.
Alright. Yeah, gun lances are kind of known for their horrible, their unfortunate design implications.
Ah, not again. Off.
I mean, it's kind of a joke that the didn't I carve the tail? I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't know if you carved the tail. Hey.
I'm just trying to get up to where you are right now.
Nah, nah.
Oh god, I'm gonna miss out on the hunt. I keep wanting going in circles.
I'm getting sand in my fur.
Wonder how desert bunnies deal with the sand in the fur. Their fur is probably like resistant to that stuff. I'm also just gonna say that Flemish rabbits are just like kind of adorable with how slow they are with their lumbering gait. They're not as quick as like the smaller ones.
Yep.
Hey, I got another Arkville gem. Yes, Flemish rabbits are quite adorable. So, I wasn't able to afford like the usual monster drinks after work today. So I had to resort to Rock Stars, which I affiliate with Poison.
Oh.
Well, they just taste awful. And monsters.
I'll agree. The originals. Yeah, I don't like them at all. But their fruit punch on the other hand.
The fruit punch still has a weird aftertaste to it that I don't like. That we don't quite like. We think we like the peach strawberry one is actually okay.
Okay. Is there any villages that want to give me free food?
Still
I guess not. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead now, and I can't wait. I can't wait for the Blossom Dance Festival. I want to see this giant sushi for myself. I'm still hoping. I'm still hoping to have a sushi night at some point at Suki again. But it may be a while before I do a large party of 10, like I did in summer last year. Okay, let's go ahead and go.
No, I was not sharing the caterpillar's hookah just now.
Meow, meow, meow. Eating the vegetarian meal.
Oh god, I just remembered the buddy I went to see Iron Lung with actually mentioned about trying to get sushi with another friend sometime soon. It's been a while since we've been last to sushi.
Oh, that sounds awesome. We approve. One of us approves.
I also learned apparently my niece is going to spend her birthday dinner near us in another sushi joint I've never heard of, but it's actually really close by that I might check out. But the only thing that's making me scratch my head is they're served by robots. The food's still made by humans, but I'm not entirely certain what the robot part comes in. So all I see are these fancy design oriental type fantasy sushi bowls.
All I think of is. I mean, okay, we can't blame the robots for that. They're just doing their jobs.
That is true. They were programmed to serve.
But I'm still of the opinion that we need to utilize the three laws of robotics when we still can, before the robots become too self-aware and basically overtake everything.
Yeah, we're doomed. We're doomed.
Oh, the robot thing is a bit of a gimmick, Treasy says. Oh, I guess Treasy's heard of this thing. This thing.
Oh. Well.
There you go. I'm glad that the Sukiya chain near me is all humans, and I appreciate their full Japanese buffet, and it is pure, as the unicorn says in Dungeon Soup. Come on, I want to ride you. I bet you do.
Hey, what?
You should. You also. You must swear to bed maiden's none. Also, no getting off. Ah, fuck. God. Fine. I promise no longer to jizz myself or.
Although at that point it's fudge. Okay, I promise, but because he already swore to never swear.
Yeah, and then the barbarian winds up like taking the unicorn, the Pegasus anyway. Wait, did I call it a unicorn? I meant, wait, no, it did have a horn.
It did have a horn. This was a Pegasus.
Well, but technically that makes it an alicorn, not a Pegasus.
Ah.
Or a unicorn, actually. This is also something I like. I like to just be a nerd. I like to point out with smugness whenever one talks about when sees a wyvern and says it's a dragon. And like, technically, that's a wyvern, not a dragon. A wyvern has 2 legs. A dragon has 4.
and then a worm is a dragon with no legs. So yeah, you people don't know jack shit about your dragons. Just like how a squid only has 10 tentacles, an octopus only has 8, and we only have 1 tentacle.
Don't look at me.
And and reptiles have 2. Oh my god, this stream is awful. We're getting demonetized.
We'll have sponsorships by the most gnarliest and grodiest
We have if we ever do a child friendly stream, we're gonna have to find some way to do like friendly swears. Or some way to punish us for taking it like in a different direction, like maybe a taser or something. Mark, that hurts. Good. Like,
He's loving that. He'll probably hate it when it's turned on him. But he would be the cleanest out of all of us.
oh fuck! We've already activated the insurance. Never mind. We're down to 2. We're down. We've carded twice. We have 2 more. We have 2 more attempts, and then we fail.
How? Wait, did you get knocked out too?
I got knocked out first.
Okay, so no aim must have gotten knocked out at some point because Griffin just showed up. I know I'm still alive. Hanging on by a thread. Now I'm afraid I'll demonetize us for copyright.
You know what? I'll take that. I'll take the copyright demonetized over saying dirty things. We're just trying to figure out which part of us is actually the dirty one. Is it us? Is it me, or is it Aaron? I feel like I blame her for too many things. Oh, come on! Oh, hey, it worked! Have you been pretty much using those same weapons pretty much the entirety of the game?
For the most part, though I've been switching back and forth between an ice weapon but I also need to remember I gotta start seeing if I've got better tools to plug in. My current set is actually my strongest, especially in defense. Until I figure out how the other ones work. But this weapon has gotten me through lots. And I am only using, and this is one of the artists I'm just using the appearance of the cum dragon weapons. Just because I like its style.
I just don't really like the cum dragon's armor for women. It just looks ugly as shit.
I think it looks that ugly, but it just does not match my style.
It also the fact that the helmet is just literally like a mask of cum does not. I don't. It's gross.
No, give me the paint.
Also, I question the logic of like making an armor out of wyvern's milk, and a material that has already been established is incredibly volatile and explodes.
Hey, we broke the tail. I don't know what I just said.
Oh wow. Okay, have you ever blown your nose and suddenly you can taste like what was suddenly you could like almost taste your own mucus?
Yes. Especially when you have a cold, that's almost every fucking time. I lived that entire month.
It's not really pleasant.
No, it is not.
Oh, the poor herbivores! What are we gonna do? Oh, who cares?
Extra meat to grill tonight, folks. We ain't gonna stop.
My family's dead! Oh, don't worry, child. You'll be joining them soon. No witnesses!
Oh,
Die!
whoa,
Hey.
what the hell?
He's gonna run, isn't he? I can tell he's gonna run. Or not.
Ran right into my tree.
Hey, I got an Arcvale gem! I've got like 18 of them now.
I had a good amount of gems in a recent run.
I'm waiting for the day someone goes, "Oh, good for you!"
I mean, I've done that a few times to you.
I probably, in all fairness, I deserved it. All right, now to head back. Now to head back to Everforge to smelt more spheres out of these materials. Because that's probably the best way to get spheres instead of the slow grind, using extra parts to smelt into spheres.
It is true.
I want to introduce the people of Monster Hunter to the concept of Tiberium. An alien resource that basically has everything you need basically to support, as all the stuff you will need basically to complete your your daily needs and whatnot.
but also, which is also ironically slowly killing off the environment.
Let's see. I want to waste it. Well, maybe some good.
すげえいつでも寄ってくれよ
I'm almost done with upgrading this arm, the hands. My defense is now 405. Well, the good news is I'm slowly getting through these Arkfeld quests, bit by piece by piece. Also, the Arch-Tempered fight for Aradao was actually not as bad as I'd feared. I thought it would be a lot worse. But, like, what they do is they add... It's basically like the normal Tempered, except they add additional mechanics to the fight. So now, basically, in the new fight, with the Arch-Tempered Raydao, basically every strike that hits the ground causes lightning, causes things to explode.
Okay, I need new meal. Back, nope. Back to the ground. Up. Where the diva's voice resounds. You're gonna need to give me a moment. I want to get blessed.
Why am I still doing this? I was supposed to down a rock star before this, and also fill in my water pitcher.
Holy shit! Everything's free right now. I'm gonna take this one. Then. Top cat meal.
Oh yeah, when you guys get to Grim March, right? You get to see Bartito and Advocat basically try to kill each other. And Advocat is just pretty much like every gym trainer being like, you little fool! Sorcery type so strong against alchemy types! And Bartito's like, you fool! Ha! What you don't realize is that we have the power of friendship and acceptance! Of love, friendship, and acceptance on our side!
Okay, Boomer.
Like fucking Pokemon.
Okay, Gen Z.
If I if I leave, this it would be bad for me to just basically like walk away now. Oh, oh, oh. I want a Twinkie. Okay, that was definitely not. That was definitely not me.
I share mine, but you said you weren't really keen on the Rockstar flavor, regardless of flavor. Except
I
cherry.
didn't agree. I didn't say that.
I assume you'd probably enjoy a carrot flavored drink.
That sounds. That does actually sound good. We actually had this one that was like carrot and pineapple and a bit of ginger, and that was actually really good. We like that one. What the? What the hell was that? What was that? No, seriously, what the hell was that? Is that a weapon?
I don't know what you're seeing right now. I see less.
It would be hard to explain if you weren't here.
Also, I also heard you guys were wanting to do magic exposure.
And let the sun shine upon me.
I'm just gonna say right now, I feel like we're gonna regret playing that game 100%. But I mean, we'll also probably like it'll just imagine just like how hilarious. I can only imagine what some people will say when watching that. I remember even Beckett was sort of what watched that. He was like, "This, just watching this is hurting me."
Never fear, I am here.
It's just. I mean, I don't think Magic Exposure. I think Magic Exposure could be a lot better if it wasn't so clearly low budget.
Oh, okay. I don't know about master, of course. Oh.
And honestly, just that video of us doing Magic Exposure, with all my edits were just perfect. It's hard to it's hard to decide what was my favorite gag in that. But I think one of my favorite is when it's at some point early in the video, Baelish just winds up going, "Oh, I get it. The song at the start was a warning." And he tries to run away. It's like running didn't get me very far.
Fire monkey! Ow, I'm being burned alive. It's
Oh God! The monkey is just jumping on top of the arc field, and it's red hot and
You know what? I don't know who is making me say that. Maybe it's me saying that.
Your inhibitions.
Why? Why? Why are you making me do this? Oh wow, that monkey! Wow, man! Wow. So the monkey just turned into a giant flaming testicle and just exploded. Okay.
Great balls of fire.
Wow, that actually works.
Wait, of course, yes. Hey, paralyzed. Kill, slash.
Kill slash die. Just give in, Rat. Just give in. Hey, you knocked me out of the way before I can finish my combo. That makes me angry. Don't you realize, Arkville, that's going to make me do horrible, terrible things to you?
Yes, horrible. Terrible, man.
I need that. I need to find a way to make use of that clip.
Did you find that clip yet?
I have found it. I might find a way. I think I know a way to make use of it. It'll make you very angry. Make me do horrible, terrible things. I still don't quite understand dragon as an element. I'm guessing it's like radiation or something. Like it arcs like electricity, but it's kind of like radioactive.
That can't be good.
But it doesn't do anything to you. It doesn't do anything like giving you enhanced abilities or physical mutations. It seems to be nothing anything more than mere humans. Oh, he's dead.
Long live the dead. I carved between its tail and butt.
I now take its body and make it into like a Arkfeld suit. So I gotta run around screaming like an idiot. I am the Arkfeld, fear me! And then I can wind up getting like trampled by like a stampede of herbivores.
I want a double jewel that has attack first, not second. Come on, give it to me. I don't want to.
That was great. I want attack first, not second. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to my tent for a second. I need to check. What the fuck do I?
I should probably be using this time to wash my uniform. Because I've been wearing the same pants for like almost a week now, and it probably smells. But then Mecha's still got his laundry. He's got his load of laundry in the dryer, which makes me angry. Because he hasn't done jack shit to actually take. He hasn't done jack to actually take it out, and so that I may. Other people have their laundry to do. But I'll I'll ask him about giving me his hamper so I can take it upstairs, so he can finally get rid of his laundry, so I can wash my clothes. We have been wearing a lot of red lately. The color of corn, but that's beside the point.
I'm gonna give him a paralyzer.
Hooray! The arm piece is maxed out. Yay! Only like I've only got like I've only got I have only have 24 more armor spheres to go. Ugh, good God. You know, in some ways, I kind of wish I had things are back as they were in Generations Ultimate, where I could literally just farm armor spheres out of mining nodes in the desert. Like it was time consuming, but I prefer that over this because at least in the farming bits, I could get a whole fuck ton of them. But I mean, oh my god! But who am I kidding? Like, literally, like Monster Hunter has always literally been nothing but a grind fest. Every single one of these games. And somehow you've been able to like beat every single monster in this game. And I've still got like at least 3 more to do before I've like completely like slaughtered everything. And even then, I still have yet to complete my HR 100 armor set, which will then at that point, once I have a 100 plus armor set, there is literally nothing left to do. Like once I've reached that cap of 100 HR, I'm pretty much sitting pretty on a mountain of bodies.
Why am I using that?
Yep, it's all downhill from here. What were you saying, Tabby?
I just realized I was using one of my other weapons. I'm using a jewel that has a part that's not useful. Why did I do that?
What part is that?
A opener and frost gem. I guess the frost gem part was part of it. But
Oh yeah, that's probably.
the opener's only for a bow gun. This is not for the bow gun. No, I'm switching out to this. That makes more sense. Let's see, next one.
You probably want something like crit element.
Which I just did. I just switched it to that.
The ice weapons will prove useful against Legiacus.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping this will help me with. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Why do I need that twice? Already element that one. Why do I have the answer for? Allows the use of steel blades. What does this take powered up from?
There's probably going to be time for one more hunt before Meckham gets here. Hey, Nada is bothering me. I think Nada might have something for me.
Just this expert do again. Persistent affinity. But I don't have an expert. Nice. But I already have a crit status. Oh, but that's just abnormalities. No, I don't care. But that's element. How about element? Now I just need defense stuff for the free ones or
Oh,
counters.
well, why am I thinking of that? Remember that one? Remember when, like,
Damn it!
War on Terror was a thing? And there's this one girl soldier who apparently really, that they made a movie out of, like, they made her out to be a hero, but as it turns out, she really didn't do much of anything special.
I'll kind of need more information.
I forget her name, but this is like in this is like a this is like a this was like a marine or like a grunt who was stationed in Afghanistan, and they made a movie out of it. She didn't. They made her out to be a more of a war hero than she actually was. I don't remember her. I don't remember. But there's also this movie where they like did like a plane that like got hijacked and it basically was like a what if. I guess it was like basically a what if scenario. What happened if the if like the flight attendants on 9/11 actually like realized they were in an action movie, decided to fight back against the terrorists. That was weird. I think it was like called the plane that fought back or something, or Flight 392 or something. But honestly, I think the best movie that came out in response to that whole thing back in 2001 was definitely the movie with Robert Pattinson called Remember Me. That was actually a surprisingly good movie. Like, everybody gives Robert Pattinson shit for basically for being Twilight, but they forget that he is actually a decent actor.
Oh no, he absolutely he branched out well enough to where he's shown he doesn't have to rely on Twilight bread, if you can call it that.
Like the issue with Twilight for Robert Pattinson is that the movie gave him nothing to work with. I've actually sat through the Twilight movies when I had to babysit for a roommate's kids, and it wasn't terrible. Like, they were okay.
I seen them all in theaters because I had a friend actually okay with the books enough to see the movie version to see where to go and respect the book exactly. I think my main takeaway from it was the music selection. Absolutely, they were spot on. A lot of it has to do with music.
I think people just overblew. Like, it wasn't the bile-inducing shit fest I've heard about.
I wanted to like the whole shifters a little bit better, especially Jacob.
Like Jacob. I like Jacob more than Edward.
But oh fucking god, what they did to him at the end of part 1 of the last book movie.
Yeah, I've heard terrible things about that.
Like, the only reason I actually had a good laugh and chuckle was because the response from Bella to what Jacob had committed to her right after she resurrected as a vampire. Spoilers for anyone who, for some reason, has never seen or cared to wanted to care to watch the He does become a vampire at the end.
I mean, that was
found out what Jacob said about her just newly born child? Clocked in the face? Satisfying, but also disappointing.
I think.
And also, this was from Stephanie Meyer's own fucking mind, so it's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, everybody. I think I remember the main criticism was that Bella Swan was a sociopath who was just using Edward specifically to basically gain immortality and just be evil. Like, that was like, because they were like, no woman, no girl would actually act like this and be a good person. Like, I think it was the argument that she was just a bad person or something.
I don't don't think she was a bad person. She just kind of had some weird personality that made her less inclined to caring about herself being put in danger. I think was the weirdness of it. But I don't know. It has been long.
I think the bigger issue with the reception is that Americans just really hate teenage girls. For some fucking reason. Like, just look at fucking Meg. Like, Meg is pretty much like pretty much represents everything that pretty much like the epitome of what people hate about teenage girls.
I don't know anymore.
Hey, welcome back. How's it going? You're not the only one.
Okay, the improvements to the ice variant of my Larson weapon absolutely doing well. Tabby approves. That is Cheshire. Shut up.
I think we're rubbing off Tabby a bit. Tabby's developing a whole new personality. Is developing a whole other personality.
I'm not. You're crazy. All of you are crazy. Especially you, Nappa. Hey.
Fucking. Ugh.
Ooh, Jen.
Sweet, a heavy armor sphere. I wish these would drop more often. God.
As I keep forgetting the check.
This is. I mean.
Reason I was checking.
I mean, I guess this is more interesting than just basically running around just grinding the shit out of them with pickaxes. But you know, I prefer the non-action grinding over just the constant fight, the slow drip feed of spheres. Anyway, that's going to be all it is going to be the stream. I have to wash my laundry. I have story to write, and we're about to do grimoire. Grimoire.
Speed racer. Speed racer.
Not Grim Grimoria, whatever Meckham had called it.
Speed racer. Racer.
Anyway, if you like this stream, feel free to subscribe, not whatever. But until then, we'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Farewell. Avida, say goodnight. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodnight. Good night.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, Meckham. Hi.
Hi.
Would you like to say anything before we close the stream?
I am a very tall midget.
That is surprising.